Good evening and welcome. It's a J-Turn stream and we're back in the Boxer Cup, one of my favourite cars at one of my favourite tracks, Adelaide. I haven't had much practice here, about 15 minutes before qualifying. We've done okay, but we're a good second and a half off the leaders, but that still puts us in about 4th or 5th place. Let's see what we can do in qualifying, and to find out, we're going to have to first roll those intros. Oh, there we go. Had trouble getting the window working, but it's working now. Okay. Game audio. Let's turn that on. There we go. And let's get out on the track.
Good luck out there, mate.
Big Kai. Woohoo! Kai's on the server as well. Not a bad grid. 13 for this final race. Kai's been practicing though. Should see him doing well. Christoph Madge just doing a practice stop or something. Ooh, no, off he goes.
All clear. Go, go, go.
We're going to just
Yellow
wait
flag.
because those on a hot lap are just starting to stream past, so we're not going to come out in front of them. Second place from Marculo. Pedroco out at front in practice. Mr. Duffy, Chris Duffy I think it is, might have the full name wrong, but Mr. Duffy anyway. Kai Lumen, Robert Thompson, and then Sven R. Anderson. We will just wait for Sven to come through. And off we go. Beautiful track here, Adelaide. Absolute pleasure to drive. Not sure how the box is going to cope once the tyres start to wear.
Brake temperatures are good. Tyres are up to temp.
Certainly very familiar with this track, so hopefully have a good race. One of my best races ever was here with Vortlas, Rob Thompson, Nicolas and myself in the Super V8s I think it was. Oh, four-way battle that went right to the wire. Truly epic race. Vortlas or Karel de Meersman even put together a video which combined all three streams. There's 4 of us racing but only 3 of us streamed into a single YouTube upload. It was very good indeed. Building up plenty of space. Right, let's go and have a run. Hey, David's on the server. Whoa. Already getting loose at the back. Right. Going across the line, we'll be into 5th gear, then briefly down to 4th for the first S's. Important to get plenty of curb on the inside. And we've missed it completely. Yep, that's invalidated our first flying lap already. So here we're down to 2nd gear, getting the corner tight, there's a bump in the middle of the corner. Have to be careful, briefly into 3rd, then back into 2nd. Feeding that power in, easy to spin it at the exit of that corner here. We can take a bit of curb, it's no problem, it's a small curb. Unlike most of the curbs here at Adelaide, which are quite a sausage, shall we say. Martin Fial's just joined, making the good 14. Staying in 5th gear, a little lift to get the car turned in. Briefly to 6th gear then, braking down to 1st gear just as the yellow and white lines join together, marking the outside limits of the track. A little bit fast, don't hit the wall, there we go. A terrible lap. Good job we invalidated it on the first corner. We don't have the embarrassing time. Down to second gear and first just to get the car turned in. And powering out. Let's give it another go.
Your tyre temps are fine. P9.
Well, at least we haven't invalidated the lap straight away. Good if we can get a time on the board that we can then build from.
Watch out, yellow flag.
Too bad this lap. Slow down. Missed the apex completely.
Okay, your brake temperature is spot on. You're in P10.
Half a second up. Can we keep it going?
The caution flag is out. Watch out, yellow flag. Caution.
Oh. The off the side slightly distracted me, was that David? And we've lost most of our improvements
That's P3.
in one corner. Very poor mid-sector here. Stevie boy! You're not late, sir. Still only halfway through quali.
Your brake temperatures are now within range.
And we've ruined this last corner, so if we can improve this time. Sideways out. Another 10th pulled back.
P4.
More lap. Whoa! Yeah, let's bin that lap off and try again. Wiggly. Little on the wiggly side.
Pit exit is clear. Yellow flag. All clear.
No point getting in the way of Jean-Marc Carrillo. He's faster than me by over half a second. Give him the clear track ahead. How's the new house going, Steve? Or the temporary house? But we'll at least see you back with us racing, hopefully.
Minutes remaining.
We're going to see you back online soon, mate. Hopefully.
What's the track limit?
On it.
Caution flag is out.
Already ruined our own laps, so Jean-Marc's spin not really getting in our way at all. No worries, Jean-Marc apologising in chat, but no need to, mate. Easy enough to avoid. And he did the right thing, which is pretty much staying still so that I knew where he was. Around again.
3 minutes remaining.
3 minutes on the clock.
You exceeded the track limit.
Ah.
Lap is invalid.
That was close. Going to get 2 more attempts, I think. Come on, Jim, keep it in track limits. No.
Race control has warned us for cutting the track. Watch out, yellow flag.
No, we're going to have one more go. We're just throwing it in too hard into turn 1, basically. Managed to avoid major damage in that spin. Oh, you're going to be online on Friday. Excellent stuff. It was AJR's on Friday. Steve, if you can make it. Can't remember the track off the top of my head, I'm afraid. Come on, one last attempt. That's all we're going to have time for. Last 3 attempts have all been invalidated on the first corner. To improve though, we've got to absolutely nail that turn 1. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Got it.
Caution. The caution flag is out. Yellow flag.
Oh, we just pick up one more place. Yikes. Woo. We got an absolutely cracking exit out of the last corner. This time we kept it in second gear rather than first. And that pulled back another 10th on Connor Duffy, and we managed just to pinch 4th place on the grid. So second row for me. So pole position, Pedroco, epic time, 0.4 ahead of Jean-Marc Rillo. Aaron Schmidt is in 3rd place, myself in 4th. Connor Duffy, oh, so close, in 5th place. Rob Thompson in 6th. Gabriel Securo 7th. Barry M 8th. Pachito Ernst 9th. Manos 10th. Kai Luhmann is 11th. Christoph Mudge 12th. Sven Arne Andersen 13th. Mr. Fiala 14th. And David is here testing out the systems. He's getting back used to racing, having not raced for a long time. So he is in 14th. He didn't set a lap time in qualifying. Load up that setup. Right.
Get ready.
Go do a couple of practice starts.
Yellow flag.
Oh, Thomas, you can sneak on right at the end of practice. It's a combo you probably know. Boxer at Adelaide. I'll gladly send you a setup, sir. You've got 3 minutes to join the server. If you can make it, Thomas, it'd be great to have you, mate.
Left side. Clear left. All clear. Watch out. Yellow flag.
Cold brakes into this corner is where you really notice it, but by this point they're already warmed up.
Caution flag is out. Your brake temperatures are right on. Your tires are now at optimum temperature. Caution.
Okay, hope you managed to make it, Thomas. Right, keep an eye on Thomas making it onto the server just in case the auto kick kicks in. I can now block it from in-game, so it shouldn't kick people. If somebody's late joining and we want them to stay, if they're not a regular, it normally kicks them. Thomas hasn't raced with us for a little while, so it might try and kick him. He's got about 2 minutes left to join. 1 minute on the clock plus 1 minute session rollover time. Hopefully he can make it. Come on, Thomas. The race within a race. Will he make it onto the server? 30 seconds, guys. 25, in fact. Come on, Thomas, you can do it. The clock's at 0. Server will roll over in about a minute's time. Come on, sir. You're going to be cutting it fine. Come on, Thomas, you can do it. So close. Will he make it? Server's going to roll over any moment. Come on, Thomas. Don't think he's going to do it. Yes, my word. Whew. Alright, better get out there. You made it. Well done, Thomas. Enjoy the race, sir. Five seconds. They're on. Go.
You cut the track.
I had no choice but to cut the track or hit Aaron Schmidt.
Okay, your brake temperature is spot on. Tires are up to temp.
Rob's got a good start. He's up into 5th place behind me. Oh no, he's left. Can only be guessing. His wheel wasn't calibrated or something. Such a shame, Thomas. It was the very last minute. It had to be absolutely perfect for him to join. It almost was.
Yellow flag.
I wonder if he'll come back on the stream and let us know what happened. Connor Duffy's back behind me, so Rob's lost that place that he picked up. So we've had one track cut already, 6 are allowed. 7th will give us a drive through penalty, so we need to keep an eye on that. Oh, no gears. No worries, Thomas. Nearly made it, sir. So close. Literally joined with the last moments to spare. Shame it didn't work out. Joko and Tronrad is being off a little bit to the distance, as is Erwin. But yeah, I'll try and have a good one, Thomas. Thank you, sir. And we almost had luck enough to get you on the server, just not quite enough luck. So close.
Your brake temperatures are right on.
Fast then. Oh, Duffy and Rob Thompson having a right old battle, which is allowing me to get a bit of breathing space. No more dives left. Not had the practice. And it is very difficult to be coming back to racing after a long absenteeism. A lot of it is muscle memory, and he'll have lost an awful lot of that since he last raced. It looks like it might be catching Ronwell just a little bit.
Okay, your plan attempts are looking good.
for mid-sector. That was good this time. Just the apex right up to the wall. Good lap really other than the last corner.
Watch out, yellow flag.
Well, John Margrillo's dropped back. Must have been him that got the yellow flag, spin or something. Run wide maybe. Trying to be braver through that first S sequence, but can save you a lot of time, but the risks do certainly ramp up a lot. Risk of track cuts, risk of the bumps unsettling the car. It's like a great battle behind me going on between 3 or 4 drivers though.
Your brake temperatures are now within range.
Back at the start of lap 10. Approaching the halfway point. Oh, you have to do the time trial? Okay, Thomas. Gotta drive something, he says. Bitten by the automobilista bug. It's a shame it didn't work out. It would have been great to be driving with you, Thomas. And Mr. Steve Legale, can't wait to have you back on the server as well, mate. Connor Duffy is closing in. Little rub. Oh, Martin Fiala is left. Something must have happened for Martin. The hardest corners on the circuit, I think, is that last corner with the difficult braking. Back end starting to get trickier and trickier to handle. As the tyre wear starts to kick in. A lonely race so far. Battle to keep the lap times consistent. Stay ahead of Connor Duffy. 13 minutes to go. He's pulling back about 3 or 4 tenths a lap. It's going to be close. PC for AMS2 Masterpiece. I think we're all quietly hoping that that is the case, that AMS2 is indeed a masterpiece. If anybody can make it so, it's the Riser team. Very Star Trek there, make it so. Jean-Luc Picard.
Brake temperatures are good.
Corner. Another poor corner. Just started to run wide, which upset the braking, which then upset the turn in. Cost us quite a lot. 10 minutes on the clock.
Race control was warned us
Yeah.
for cutting the track.
Back got lively, so we had to straight line it. So we made the second cut of 6 though, so it's not too bad.
Your brake temperatures are now within range.
Thought the tyre was going to just clip the wall there as we slid towards it.
Your tyre temps are fine.
Seven minutes to go. The car's getting more skittish, it's taking more and more concentration to keep it where I want it to be.
Just 5 more minutes.
Ernst closing in a little bit on Connor Duffy. If they start battling, that might just be my saving. Whoa, and again, millimeters from the wall. Three minutes now.
3 minutes to go.
Petroko and AMSUnofficial having a great battle up front, just 0.7 separating them. Oh no, what's happened to Connor Duffy? He's way back. Must have been a spin or something. Bichito Ernst is now behind.
Tires are up to temp.
Maybe 3 more laps, including this one. So white flag at the end of this coming lap. Joko closing in fast.
White flag.
It's like we just hold on to it. Cheetah Ernst closing in,
Checkered flag. That's
but
the
we
end
managed to
of the
just keep hold of it.
temperatures are good. Car left. Clear left.
Pachito nearly got it. Very nearly got it.
Caution flag is out.
Oh, didn't get the burnout. There we go. Alright, let's go and look at the overall standings. Aaron Smith brings home the win, just 0.2 ahead of Pedroco. Jean-Marc Carrillo in third. Myself in fourth. Pachito Ernst pushing me right to the end, lap by lap closing that gap, but he takes fifth place. Robert Thompson, he's in sixth. Christoph Magin seventh. Manos in eighth. Gabriel Securo ninth. Connor Duffy in 10th. Not sure what happened to Connor. Excuse me. Don't know if he had a drive-through or something like that. Not sure. Ran out of fuel, maybe. Who knows? Barry M in 11th. Kai Lumen in 12th. Sven Arne Anderson in 13th. Martin Fiala, first of our DNFs, in 14th. David Cardeman in 15th. And Tuamas, who almost got on track just in the nick of time, but then his shifter wasn't configured correctly. He ended up in 16th place. Yeah, hopefully AGR's on Friday. Then we've got festive seasons. So Friday's our last race in our season 10, our super season 10. And then next week we'll be starting festive seasons. There'll be 2 festive seasons, just random combos, good combos to take us over the festive period. But we've also started, Steve, if you're not aware, Just Race Room. So if you're hosting some race room competitions, then we're doing those on Tuesday, Thursdays and Sundays as well if you're interested. Okay guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Please come back again in the future and enjoy the rest of the evening. Good night.